girl, what's the story? My name's Lucy Higgins and I'll be performing a monologue from the first confession. The priest stared me into the confession box himself and left the shutter back, the way I could see him get in and sit down at the further side of the grill for me. "Well now," he said, "what do they call you?" "Jackie, father," said I. "And what's the trouble with you, Jackie?" "Father," I said, feeling I might as well get it over while I had him in good humour. "I had it all arranged to kill my grandmother." He seemed a bit shaken by that, all right, because he said nothing for quite a while. "My goodness," he said at last, "that'd be a shocking thing to do. What put that into your head?" "Father," I said, feeling very sorry for myself, "she's an awful woman." "Is she?" he asked. "What way is she awful?" "She takes porter, father," I said, knowing well from the way my mother talked of that was a mortal sin, and hoping it would make the priest take a more favourable view of my case. "Oh my," he said, and I could see he was impressed. "And snuff, father," said I. "That's a bad sure enough case now, Jackie," he said. "And she goes round in her bare feet, father," I went on in a rush of self-pity. "And she knows I hate her, and she gives pennies to Nora and none to me, and me da sides with her and flakes me. And one night I was so heart-scalded, I made up my mind I've to kill her." "And what would you do with the body?" he asked, with great interest. I was thinking I could chop it up like and carry it away in a barrow I have. "Beggar, Jackie," he said, "do you know you're a terrible child?" "I know, father," I said, for I was just thinking the same thing myself. "I tried to kill Nora too with a bread knife under the table, only I missed her." "Is that the little girl that was beating you just now?" he asked. "'Tis, father." "Someone will go for her with a bread knife one day and he won't miss her," he said rather cryptically. "You must have great courage." "Between ourselves there's a lot of people I'd like to do the same to, but I'd never have the nerve. Hanging is an awful death." "Is it, father?" I asked with the deepest interest. I was always very interested on hanging. "Did you ever see a fellow hanged?" "Dozens of 'em," he said solemnly, "and they all died roaring." "Gee," I said. "Oh, a horrible death," he said with great satisfaction. "Lots of the fellows I saw killed their grandmothers too, but they always said it was never worth it." He had me in there for a full 10 minutes talking, and then walked out to chapel yard with me. I was genuinely sorry to part with him because he was the most entertaining character I've ever met in the religious line. Outside, after the shadow of the church, the sunlight was like roaring waves on a beach. It dazzled me, and the frozen silence melted, and I heard the screech of trams on the road. My heart soared. I knew now I wouldn't die in the night and come back, leaving marks on my mother's furniture. It'd be a great worry to her, and the poor soul had enough. Nora was sitting on the railing waiting for me, and she put on a very sour puss when she saw the priest with me. She was mad jealous because the priest had never come out of church with her. "Well," she asked coldly, after he left me, "what did he give ya?" "3 Hail Marys," I said. "3 Hail Marys," she repeated. "You mustn't have told him anything." "I told him everything," I said confidently. "About Gran and all?" "About Gran and all." All she wanted to be able to do was to go home and say I made a bad confession. "Did you tell him you went for me with the bread knife?" she asked with a frown. "I did, to be sure." "And he only gave you 3 Hail Marys?" "That's all." She slowly got down from the railing with a baffled air. Clearly this was beyond her. As we mounted the steps back to the main road, she looked at me suspiciously. "What are you sucking?" she said. "Bullseyes." "Was it the priest that gave them to you?" "'Twas." "Lord God," she wailed bitterly. "Some people have all the luck. 'Tis no advantage to anyone trying to be any good. I might as well be a sinner like you."